If you're a fan of Asian cuisine, you have to check out this gem in Hoffman Estates. The exterior decoration is minimal, and this place doesn't even have a website, but that really mirrors the experience you get with the food here. Exactly what you need with no extra frills. We are at Asian Noodle House in Hoffman Estates. I've done a thorough testing of their menu, and I'm here to present my favorite dishes. Spoiler alert, I've loved every dish I've tried here, so it seems like it's hard to go wrong with just about anything on the menu. I was first directed to this place by the good people of Reddit. Someone saw my review of Woodfield Mall's food court pho, video linked here by the way, and they said, hold the phone, if you want quality and affordable pho, Asian Noodle House is a must. So for my first time at Asian Noodle House, I had to go with the house pho, found on their menu as P1 House Special Beef Noodles. This comes in at $12.44 for a huge multiple serving portion of pho with rare beef, well done beef, beef tendon, and beef balls. And of course that is in a very aromatic broth. You get your quintessential pho toppings like lime, basil, a generous helping of cilantro, and bean sprouts. My overall verdict on the pho is that the noodles, as you can see and as I could feel upon first bite, were excellent in texture. Perfect level of firmness and not overcooked in the slightest. The broth was excellent as well. Robust, complex, and blending of slight sweet notes, umami undertones, and honestly a pleasantly aromatic herbal savoriness that I kept going back for gulp after gulp. I'll be honest, I thought that the weakest aspect of this pho was the meats that it contains. I'd say the beef balls had the most flavor of all the meat offerings. The rare and cooked beef were enjoyable in texture, but were not absolutely exploding with flavor. The meats were the one thing stopping this from being an absolutely elite bowl of pho in my opinion, but at $12.44 you'd be hard pressed to find a better bang for your buck for really quality pho in my opinion. Next up, we have what is quite possibly my single favorite dish on the whole menu at Asian Noodle House, the stir-fried udon, which starts at just $9.44 if you get it with chicken, and it increases about $1 more if you go with beef, and then another $1 more if you go with shrimp. With this dish, imagine a thicker and more masterfully executed version of Panda Express's chow mein, and that's sort of the vibe with these udon noodles. The noodles are the perfect blend of slightly chewy, with appropriate firmness, and a strong note of seasoned celery dominates the flavor profile, which I actually love. The vegetables, primarily thinly sliced celery, are cooked to perfection as well, and regardless of the protein option, you get a delectable contrast to the sauce and noodles. I tried it with chicken, and later with beef and shrimp, and found all of them excellent. You also have the option of varying the spice level, and I found that even the medium option packs an above average punch in terms of spice. This one is a must try in my book. Another staple for me from Asian Noodle House is their Super Bowl soup. A large container runs $11.19 and fills many standard bowls of soup. This comes with house noodles, which are always on point in texture. I'd say they're like slightly thinner than your average ramen noodle. And it also comes with shrimp wontons, barbecue pork, and fish balls in a really savory chicken broth. The broth doesn't reinvent the wheel in terms of broths, but is piping hot with enjoyably subtle undertones of onion and garlic, and of course a good chicken essence to it. There's really not a weak component of this soup, to be honest. The shrimp wontons are succulent, ideal in texture, just a little crunch and bite to the shrimp inside, which are also really flavorful, and overall quite filling. Barbecue pork I found can be easily overcooked and dry, but that is not the case here either. It's got a mild sweetness and goes down easily, really cooked masterfully in my opinion. The fish balls were even really delicious, to my surprise. Slightly gummy and bouncy in texture, but in an oddly really enjoyable way. Just enough fish flavor to know it's actual fish you're eating. A lot of other soup options on the menu offer just one of the components in this soup, so I say try them all in the Super Bowl. The next dish I recommend is one that was completely new to me, but has become a staple for me at Asian Noodle House. It's the Malaysian Char Kway Tiao Mi noodles. Forgive my pronunciation, but make no mistake that this is a stellar dish. An order runs $11.19 and contains a nice medley of wider flat noodles and yellow noodles reminiscent of chow or lo mein, with your choice of protein. Of course, it's garnished with some scallions and bean sprouts and scrambled egg. I really enjoy this one with shrimp. Asian Noodle House's shrimp in general I found has a really delectable texture and simple but compelling flavor. The dish reminds me of a mix between quintessential fried rice from like a Chinese restaurant mixed with pad see ew, which you might get from a Thai restaurant. The flavors and different noodle types really remind me of those two things blended together. And the protein, whichever you get, whether it's chicken, beef, shrimp, it really does contribute to the flavor of the dish overall as well. We're coming up on the last dish for this video, but before we delve into that, if you're enjoying this one, I humbly ask that you consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing, all that good stuff to help grow this channel. Thank you so much in advance. And with that said, the last dish I've checked out here is the braised noodles with roast duck. This dish runs $12.44, and there's remarkable flavor in the skin of the duck meat, though I will say I found it a little hard to chew through without encountering bone. Still, the flavor was robust and rich. The noodles remind me of those added to the soup. They very well may be the same ones, but being braised noodles, that method of cooking really makes them infused with the flavor of the sauce, which in this case is sweet and slightly savory. The sauce noodles almost have like a wheat-esque breadiness and flavor as well. Overall, this dish was a really unique experience for me, and the presentation was nice as well. So that sums up my analysis of Asian Noodle House in Hoffman Estates, Illinois. It feels like there aren't a lot of places left like this. Affordable, yet high quality with really excellent service as well. Great portion sizes too. If you order from here, I recommend trying 4 to 5 dishes. You'll have a shockingly large amount of food for the price, and these dishes all reheat wonderfully too for easy leftovers. I hope you enjoyed this review, and if you end up trying Asian Noodle House, be sure to let me know your thoughts. As always, I look forward to chatting in the comments, and let me know other restaurants you'd like to see me thoroughly review. At that, I'll see you in the very next video. Peace.